Good day, everyone, especially to our dear professor, Dr. Sheila Meniones. I am Adora Zaragoza, and my task is to continue our group's report, which is all about the leader traits, manager traits, and character envisioning. So earlier, we already learned about the leader and manager traits, which were reported by my other two group mates. So this time, let us deal with character envisioning of all the school leaders and at the same time managers. So in an already busy school day, finding time for building character is a challenge for each one of us, especially in this pandemic time. Whether we like it or not, we teachers as school leaders serve as the role model for everybody, and at the same time, the provider of examples of good character every day. So before we proceed with our main topic, let us first decode and rethink on what do character and envision mean. So let us define character. Character refers to the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. This focuses on personality traits, values, and virtues. So each one of us has our own style, our own way of dealing with other people, our own way of building our character. Definitely, our character varies from each other. Some may have the character of being funny, but others may be intrapersonal. You may be a walkie-talkie, but your neighbor or your friends may prefer to be silent. So definitely our character varies from each other. And this consists of all the qualities that make us distinct from other people. Okay. Now, why character matters? So sometimes we tend to judge other people by the way he or she looks like, her tone of voice, and the physical attributes of that certain person without knowing them and their story. And we become judgmental on this part already. But there are also people who used to look at the beautiful side of that person. Others may look at their bad side. Like, for example, if that person is of good character, we tend to think that he or she is honest and reliable. But if that person is of bad character, we would think that he or she is dishonest and unreliable. So why character matters? Character is a central and important element of leadership which should not and cannot be ignored. So central and important element of leadership. This is very important because without a good character, we would fail as school leaders. If you are starting to develop your good character today, it's better that you wouldn't stop it, and instead you have to work on how to develop yourself, your character to become better. Okay, so character matters. Definitely it matters because this involves our integrity and our reputation, especially that we are school leaders and aspiring to become like school leaders with higher positions. Okay, now let us also try to define our topic. Part of our topic, which is to envision. So envision is to imagine as a future possibility and to visualize. So when we are envisioning, we are imagining or expecting that something is a likely or desirable possibility in the future. Like, how do we see ourselves in the next years, decades to come? What are the things that we need to work on in the future as school leaders? And all of this happens when we are envisioning that something, or when we are hoping that something will happen in the future. Okay. So we have, let us now define the whole topic, character envisioning. We already learned about character, and now we also learn about envisioning. Now let's put them together, character envisioning. So character envisioning is looking forward to the characteristics of a good leader, visualizing the qualities of an effective and respected leader or manager. Of course, if you want to be respected, if you want to be efficient, effective leader or manager, definitely you should have that good character, that certain qualities of a good leader, wherein the people around you, your clients, and like your other colleagues, they would think that you really fit on that position, on that certain position. So character envisioning is looking forward to the characteristics of a good leader. Remember that if you're of good character, people would rely on you. People would think that you are honest, that you are a good person, that you certainly deserve that position. Visualizing the qualities of an effective and respected leader or manager. Let's hope that all of us will become effective and respected leaders and managers in the future. So generally speaking, character envisioning of school leaders is thinking of the future characteristic of educational leaders. As aspiring school leaders with bigger opportunities, let us now start to develop some qualities, some characteristics that would help us attain our goals in the future, attain our plans as school leaders. Okay. Now let us have, how do we envision one's character as a leader and manager or manager? So as school leaders, we are also the managers of the school. So we have here some tips on how to envision one's character as a leader. First, look at yourself and understand it. This is a very powerful tool to understand ourselves. It's very hard to understand ourselves, and we can't understand other people if we ourselves don't understand us. Reflect on your vision and goals as a leader. This is also very important. Then focus on your plans. Everything will go easy if we have a plan. Another is, deal with expectations, but do not expect too much. Think of your gaps and lapses as an educational leader today. So let us try to think, what have we done so far as a school leader? What are our lapses? And let us try to fill up that gaps in the future. Another is, know your weaknesses and strengths. Restate your purpose or function as a leader. These are very important also. We should analyze our weaknesses, our strengths, so that we will be flexible enough in the field of education. Our purpose or function as a leader, we need to think on the things that we need to work on in the future. Now, characteristics of future leaders. We have here some of the characteristics of future leaders. I know that you already have some ideas about these characteristics, but I also have here which may add up to your list. We have enthusiastic, positive, and passionate. Highly competent, seek continuous improvement and embrace opportunities. Be in the hot seat. Visible examples and role models to everyone around them. That's what I have said earlier, that we teachers, as school leaders, we are the role models for everybody. Have and demonstrate integrity. Then we also have develop reflection as a personal habit. Watch for changes and retrenchment. Establish social functions and traditions. Appreciate, value, and have faith in the collaborative process. And persistent. Never give up. Then we also have demonstrate patience. Value service. Respect differences. Must have mentors and role models. Be in the right place at the right time. Have international or global view of the society. So not just local view, but also we have to be globally competitive, internationally competitive as school leaders. Okay, now how to improve our leadership skills. Okay, I know you already have some ideas on this topic, but I also have here which may add up to your list on how to improve your leadership skills. Early on, step out of your comfort zone, challenge yourself to improve, and remember, the more work you take on, the more you learn. So never stop growing. Be a critical thinker. Learn how to listen and provide feedback. Feedbacking is also important, so we will know our lapses. We will know on what part do we become lesser, or on what part do we fail, on what part do we succeed. Then we also have motivate others. Discipline, self-discipline is very important. Constant learning. There is a saying that goes, once a teacher, forever a student. So we never stop growing, we never stop learning. Know how to handle difficult people and resolve conflicts. Recognize the value of team members. We also need to be a team player. So, what is the bottom line here? Okay. What's the bottom line? If you want to improve your leadership skills, think about what actions you can take to be more influential. If you are already a leader, think about how you can influence others. So as school leaders today, and aspiring school leaders with higher positions in the future, let us think about how we can influence others. It is because I believe in the saying that to become the best leader, we have to produce more leaders for tomorrow. So that's the bottom line. Now let me end up my report with these quotes. There are two quotes actually. First, your attitude determines your direction. And the best preparation for tomorrow is by doing your best today. Let us try to bear these two quotes in our mind. Our attitude determines our direction. If we really want to pursue this, if we really want to be more successful in the future, let us try to change what has to be changed in ourselves. As I have said, we can't understand other people if we ourselves don't understand us. The best preparation for tomorrow is by doing our best today. So if we think that we are not good enough today, then there are still lots of opportunities that will come, and there are still lots of time where we can be a better person, where we can be a better leader. Okay, so let me have this last part. A very big question for each one of us. Are you ready to take the next step? Are we ready to take the next step? Let us try to think on this. If we are already ready to take the next step, or if we are not, then let us try to figure out our lapses, figure out the things that we need to work on so that we will become ready for the next step. So thank you everyone for watching and listening on my report, on our group's report about leader traits, manager traits, and character envisioning. I hope that you'll learn something, and not just learn from it, but also apply those things that you learned from our report. Thank you again, everyone, and keep safe. God bless.